So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial for the iPhone app Strip Design, also good for iPad and MacBooks. This app allows you to create comics either using drawings or photographs that you have on your iPhone. So just hit the POW to get started and create new. And here you see lots of different template options. These are themes. So here you can have kind of old looking, rustic theme. Here there's sort of like film, camera, or movie base themes. Here more colorful, sort of classic comic book templates as well, and lots of different arrangements and numbers of photos to go on there. However, if you know already which photos you're going to be using, you know exactly how many, and you have a sequence of photos, you can select them first. And so then you have an option to get photos from a lot of different places. If you've copied and pasted, you need a map, you need to take a photo with your phone right then and there, Dropbox, Facebook, or a photo album where you have photos already waiting like I do. So here I've chosen photos that I already had saved on my phone, just a series of how to do pottery on the wheel. This narrative lends itself well to comic book kind of story. So you want to select photos in the order that you'd like them to appear in your comic. So I'm going to select for logical order as well here. And if you make an error with the order, you can just move them around, so it's actually not such a big deal. Then Strip Designer will show you different templates that work with the number of photos that you have. I'm going to choose this one. This colorful one looks fun. Perfect. So the first thing I'm going to do is change the title. So double click, you get this text edit box. I'm going to give myself the title something punny, like powdery. Comic book meets nerdy Potter. Woo! Alright, so something else you can do with the text or the title at the top that's pretty neat is you can change the color, but also you can do a sort of fade, kind of like that effect there. It's pretty neat. First and foremost, we're just going to do a classic word bubble ad. So here we have a lot of different balloon options, thought bubble, important things, regular speech. I'm going to use a thought bubble here. You can move it around, bring the tail where you'd like it to go, make it smaller, adjust it, and just double click like you did for the title if you want to add something. What shall we make today? Perfect. Then you can also change the color of that text box, which is pretty neat. And again, you have the power to kind of do the fade, which I like. Let's add a filter. So it has a lot of adjustments here, brightening, darkening, contrast, but it has these different filters, one of which makes it kind of look like it's a drawing. So that's something you could do with photos in a comic strip to kind of add some interest, add something a little bit different. You also would want to adjust it. We don't have time for that though. We'll also make a vignette here. So this one will look good as it has something nice in the center. So you can do a colored vignette as well. And you can also change the intensity of the vignette to suit your photo. There are also a lot of stickers, classic comic book kind of things. There's a few like holiday themed ones. We're not having Christmas in March right now. I also don't have any faces, unfortunately, in my pictures, so we can't add any of these super cool mustaches. But like I said, there are these classic kind of comic book word bubbles and things. I'm going to add this splat one here because that really works for pottery. Throwing on the wheel is pretty, there's a lot of water involved. And this can just be, you know, flipped around a bunch, 360 degrees. So I'll add it right there where I'm throwing on the wheel. There's also some other effects that we have, more kind of just classic cool texts and different kinds of 3D texts. I'm going to add an oh my god. These as well, you're able to do 360 degree changing. You can also make it wider. If at all, say you don't make it wide and you made a mistake, if you need to go back on anything, there's a little arrow right up here. You just need to touch that arrow and it undoes the last move that you made. So that's a nice kind of security blanket with this program. Just put that right there because it's always exciting loading the kiln. Perfect. If you have forgotten a box, you can add an extra, you can add an extra cell, text or photo. I'm going to add another photo here, an attached cell. It'll just add it somewhere random, but you can just move it around wherever it needs to go and it will adjust the strip for you. I'm going to put it at the end here, and I'm going to, I'm going to add a photo, but this time I'm going to check out drawing because we haven't done any of that yet. And it's just simple, just like classic paint on your computer. Pick the kind of brush, pick the color that you want, and draw something. So here's the finished product. Let's say that I made a cup. Perfect. And just taking a minute to save there. Perfect. So there you have it, a quick and simple comic strip made with this app. And last but not least, you can send it to yourself. There are a couple different options for that, so it doesn't have to just stay on your iPhone. So you're able to let's just take a minute to load there. So you're able to email it to yourself, all the social media, Dropbox, you can print it if you're hooked up, you can change it into a different kind of document, send it to iTunes. The only thing you can't seem to do is to text it to yourself, which is too bad. But other than that, that is how the Strip Design app works. It's a real easy, fun way to make a story come to life quickly on your phone. Thanks.